Here we go, part 3. Again, we're talking about the social media.
So, one of the things about great families, and you know, if I think of Bill Gates or if I think of Lord Beaverbrook, he's a great example, because everywhere you go you see Beaverbrook. I teach school and I ask kids, what does Beaverbrook mean to you? And they think it's just a funny name based on the beaver, right? They don't know behind that strange name, Beaverbrook, they think it's the name of a brook. You know, I've had it all guessed. Nobody ever guessed that it was a kindly man who spent the first half of his life making a fortune and the second half of his life giving back.
Have you read Jean-Francois' book?
Yes, yeah.
It was a pretty, wasn't that much of an angel, but...
No. But I mean, so what? I mean, we all had, you know, I mean, so he smoked cigars and he drank and he enjoyed life. And yes, he was probably a fierce competitor and all that, but he also was a war hero in the sense he was the Minister of Airplane Production during the Battle of Britain, and the Battle of Britain is what stopped Hitler. And so, you know, but he gave back. You see an art gallery, you see skating rinks for children, you see just gift after gift after gift. Now, what I would appeal to the Irvings is say, why don't you make sure, first of all, cut the media off from your ownership and influence, number one, endow it so that it will survive, and then let the truth go where it may. It would be one of the great community gifts a family could give, and say, it is time, I hear the message, let's take the message. And it's not a message based on anti-Irving or a thing like this. This is just about ordinary people speaking up and saying, look, it's time. Yeah,
they even control letters to the editor that won't publish any anti-Irving letters.
Of course not. Well, you know. And you know something? If I was the editor of the newspaper, I'd be a little bit afraid too.
True.
I'd be sitting there saying, am I really going to say that the, you know...
The Irvings are the biggest welfare bum in the province.
You know.
Right. You know.
So, to me, I think it's a real case, the real flaw in the system is self-censorship.
Yep, true, I agree.
So if you understand why it's important and then how, and then you can go at it from the second thing and say, the Irvings, if they were to say, oh, so you think you're so tough, you're going to come in here and all that, and we're going to play hardball with you, and you're going to play hardball with me, I'll say, all right.
Yeah, listen, this is the
Let's play hardball.
This is the first
Bring
time.
It on. But I wouldn't want that.
This is the first time this election.
But we will get her done.
Oh yes, this is the first time this election that the information highway is going to play a role in the election. Last election there was maybe 2 to 3 bloggers. There was no Twitters. There was no Facebook. There was there was no comments in the CBC website or the Irving website. Now this time, wow, what do you think is going to happen?
I think it...
Will it play a role?
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, little guys like us, we can possibly get our message out, you know. People like, look at you. I mean, Charles, I've told you, I'm going to say to you right on your camera so you can flash it back in my face in 10 years and say, you said this on a certain day. But I think you're one of the finest journalists in New Brunswick.
Don't kiss ass.
I'm not kissing ass, and I'm saying it because your stuff is raw. It's like you're not telling me what to say.
No, we don't know what we're going to talk about.
We don't even know what we're talking about.
I mean, we don't know, but we didn't know what we're talking about. We still don't know.
No, but I mean, but the thing is you might disagree with me on a point of view. I might disagree with you on a point of view. You might come out and get mad at me. But as I see it, you know, there's no corporation running you. There's nothing behind you that says, write this, say this, do this.
I do have it checked by the government. Do they pay me on social assistance?
On the condition that you write stories in a certain way? No. So there's no censorship. You're entitled.
So the social networking is going to play a role?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Do you have Twitter?
I do. I've got to learn how to use it. Everybody's twittering me and I'm not sure what to do. I don't think we're going to have signs.
No?
No, I think we're going to say the sign you don't see is the green sign. I've told all.
Sign you don't see is the green sign. Wow, who came out with that one?
Well, that was mine when I came up with when I saw the bank account.
The sign you don't see.
The green sign is the one you didn't see.
The green sign is the one you didn't see. That's green. That's, you know, that, hey, yeah, I like that.
I like it.
I like that. Yeah. Sounds like a couple of hippies from Woodstock. They had a couple of joints and just, hey, that's a good thing, you know.
All right.
What's your thought about marijuana? Is that I know that's federal. I know that. I know that. But okay.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to say. It's a federal issue.
Yeah.
And I let the feds take care of their playland, and I'll take care of provincial issues. And it's the same as with municipal. I'm not coming into the middle of a municipal battle and taking up sides. They have to settle their differences, and I have to trust that. And so I have great confidence in Elizabeth May and the federal party.
Okay, now this is part 3. My God, this is